Hello, church. We're starting the book of 1 Chronicles today for our daily Bible reading, looking at chapters 1, 2, and 3. Now, the word of the day is compilation. Now, you might say, if you know your Bible and you're going through the books of the Bible, you say there's 1st, 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, and 1st and 2nd Chronicles. That seems like a lot of books. Well, it is. Actually, those 6 books were originally one book, and just for length reasons, we divide them up into 2 books, just to make it easier to fit and a little bit easier to reference rather than chapter 98 or whatever. It kind of breaks it up into halves. But here we see a compilation, right? There's debate on who was the editor, who compiled these sources. But traditional view is that Ezra is the one who compiled this, and he's looking at other materials. He was, once again, after the exile of Israel. And so as he's looking at the history of Israel to compile this information, as you see from chapter 1, he starts with Adam, right? He goes all the way back to Genesis to get this party started here and goes through a long list of names and genealogies. But his focus is to provide a spiritual encouragement to the people of Israel. That look, from the beginning, God's initial plans, there is a plan. And so though you've been in exile where things haven't gone according to definitely human plans, God is still in control. And so as they're going back to this land, as they're going back to worship God in this place as he properly deserves, there is a focus once again on temple worship. And so there's, like I said, there's other sources, there's similar references of different historical events, but as Ezra was compiling these events, once again, his focus was on the spiritual nature, right? 1st and 2nd Kings and 1st and 2nd Samuel look more at the civil, political issues. Obviously, there's spiritual things being discussed there. But here there's a long list. If we continue to read through the book of 1st Chronicles, there's at least discussion of the temple and worship in 20 of the chapters within 1st Chronicles, right? So it's a main focus. And so again, be encouraged. There's lots of names, some lists here, but realize this is, once again, pointing us all towards God's plan and a proper worship and focus on that of God. All right, church, have a great day.